So the next slide is the graphical representation of the aggregate comparison report. And this basically is a waterfall bar chart. It shows the different adjustments in a graphical way. It starts out with the aggregate per member per month in a blue bar over on the left-hand side, and that shows the total aggregate. And then each of the adjustments is arrayed out in a horizontal direction. If the adjustment is a decrease in the aggregate, then it's colored green. If it's an increase in the aggregate, it's colored red. And there's also an arrow below that bar that indicates the direction of the change. And the size of that partial bar is proportionate to the magnitude of the change. And basically what this is showing is graphically how big each of these adjustments is relative to the total aggregate, and the direction of those adjustments. And then when you get to all the adjustments in there, then you have a second light blue bar, which is the adjusted aggregate amount. And then next to that is the actual client per member per month, and the difference between the two is reflected by another partial bar, which is the unexplained variance. It's basically the residual difference between the adjusted aggregate and the client amount. And so basically what you see here is that we've explained a lot of the difference between the two numbers, the aggregate and the client, but not all of it. We don't expect to explain it all. And we've explained and shown visually which of these adjustments is the biggest in size and in what direction they go. So it's just a graphical way of showing the same information that was in the table on the prior page. And again, this information can be very useful in terms of making some strategically oriented, solution-oriented key recommendations to the client.